I'm Chad, and welcome to another motovlog. In today's video, being that I am riding in traffic, going somewhere, thought it would be interesting to discuss the topic of lane splitting. Now, I know I have a decent mix of viewers and subscribers. All of you, I appreciate greatly. But I know that you are all in different parts of the world. Some subscribers that are here in the United States and even here in California, like myself, where lane splitting is legal. Of course, other Americans not in California who are not able to lane split legally. And then many of you in other parts of the world where lane splitting or filtering through traffic is completely acceptable. So today I'm just going to talk briefly about my thoughts on lane splitting, which I'm clearly doing, so clearly I'm okay with it, but in a little bit more depth than that, and share some lane splitting best practices that I have learned over the years and would recommend anybody adopt. Whee! So to add some context to this conversation, in case you have not watched any of my previous videos, or in case you're just unaware, I have been riding motorcycles for a bit over 8 years. I'm also a track day enthusiast and club racer. Have a Daytona 675R that is a dedicated track bike / race bike, fully safety wired, no kickstand and prepped. But I started off as a street rider in December of 2013. And I've been a street rider over all of those years. And foolish as it may have been, I started lane splitting basically right away. But I've got a lot of years of experience doing this and some lessons to share that may help you lane split safely, assuming it is allowed, or you're assuming whatever risks and liabilities come with it wherever you are. But again, clearly I think lane splitting is totally acceptable as long as it is done in a fairly safe manner. There's really no sense in being on a motorcycle and really having the ability, with the lack of space you occupy, to navigate slower moving traffic, assuming again it is safe to do so. That was a little tight right there. These bar end mirrors do not help. I will say that as number one, always as a tip. Anticipate that your bike is a little bit wider than you think it is, and you should be good. Now, California does have some guidelines for motorcycle lane splitting. Actually, I think they're laws now, if I remember correctly. But lane splitting is not to be done at speeds over 60 miles per hour. And you should not be splitting more than about 10 miles per hour faster than the traffic around you. So if traffic's at a dead stop, obviously you don't want to be going 60 miles per hour, just in the chance somebody does pull out in front of you. With that speed differential, you will have very, very, very little time to react and do anything to prevent an accident. Ooh, smell the flowers. It's springtime. So really the key to lane splitting safely is to be aware of your surroundings and situation, and to not go faster than you're going to be able to stop if somebody in a car, or perhaps even on another motorcycle, does something foolish. Reckless, actually, I think would be a better word. But I guess both do a good job of describing whatever abrupt act would lead to an accident like that. Now, of course, you've got to use your own best judgment with these things, determine when you are comfortable and feel that you are comfortable assuming the risk of lane splitting, and doing so accordingly. But really, that's the biggest tip that I can give you, especially to a newer rider or someone that doesn't have a lot of experience sharing lanes. Always watch out for people like this as you're splitting through traffic. Again, don't ride faster than you can see and react. Just assume that you are invisible. Because you are on a motorcycle, no one can see you. And as long as you ride defensively with that assumption, you'll probably be okay. So I guess that's just kind of my thoughts on lane splitting and best practices to keep you safe while lane splitting or traffic filtering, lane sharing, whatever you call it, all wrapped up into one nice, neat little motovlog. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a gentle little click of the like button and subscribe for future motorcycling content. Also, drop a comment below. Is lane splitting legal where you live and ride? Are you an experienced lane splitter? Do you disagree with anything that I've just said? Let me know. Comments below. Let's talk about it. But again, I hope you enjoyed this quick little moto vlog, and I will hope to catch you in the next one. Until then, later.